Dear friends, I bring you warm greetings from Pakistan. 2nd March 2011, a day etched deep in our hearts, the day when one of the strongest voices against religious extremism in Pakistan was brutally silenced. Non-Muslims in Pakistan lost their Martin Luther King. Shahbaz Bhatti, Pakistan's Federal Minister for Minorities, was brutally murdered outside his mother's home in Islamabad as he dared to speak up against religious persecution in Pakistan. It was Shahbaz Bhatti's unwavering belief in Jinnah's Pakistan that made him dedicate 28 years of his life to strive to create a Pakistan that the father of the nation, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, had envisioned. To ensure an enlightened and moderate Pakistan where all citizens would enjoy equal rights, opportunities, and complete religious freedom. Shahbaz was one of my closest friends. Yes, I am one of the privileged few who knew the man behind the activist. My late father, Group Captain Cecil Chaudhry, was Shahbaz's mentor, and he guided and advised him in his struggle for religious equality in Pakistan. While Shahbaz was still in school, he set out of his native village of Khushpur with nothing but conviction and extremely meager resources. His mission was to strive to liberate the persecuted Christians of Pakistan from the clutches of religious discrimination, injustice, hate, and intolerance. And even at that young age, he was prepared to face the adversities and threats that were to follow. And adversities and threats, there were many. Despite all threats and warnings, he continued to fearlessly raise a voice against discrimination and religious intolerance. He dedicated his entire life to the struggle of religious minorities in Pakistan. He fought against discrimination, intolerance, and persecution. He cherished the idea of interfaith harmony, tolerance, and equality in a free society, in which all persons would live together with equal opportunities, and it is for this vision that he lived and hoped to see realized someday. And if the need ever arose, it is for this cause that he was prepared to die. Shahbaz was a bold and courageous person. He knew what he wanted and how to achieve it, and made sure that nothing and no one was going to deter him. After reaching Parliament as a member of the National Assembly, Shahbaz Bhatti continued to address the hardships and challenges faced by the religious minorities in Pakistan. He brought about some extremely positive changes in regards to the plight of religious minorities in the country, such as the 5% job quota in order to mainstream religious minorities, the establishment of a 24-hour helpline for enabling people to reach out for help. He set up interfaith harmony committees at grassroots levels to promote a peaceful coexistence in society. In April 2008, Shahbaz Bhatti presented a bill for the representation of non-Muslims in the Senate. The Senate, being the highest body of legislation in the country, at that time did not have any non-Muslim representation. The bill called for 5 seats in the Senate to be reserved for members of non-Muslim communities, in addition to an increased and reserved seats for minorities in the national and the provincial assemblies. It was due to his tireless efforts that history was created in Islamabad on the 2nd anniversary of his martyrdom, 2nd March 2011. The number of representatives in the Pakistani Senate went from 100 to 104. For the first time in Pakistan, 4 representatives of the religious minority communities were elected into the upper house of Parliament. A landmark achievement indeed. Yes, they can silence the man, but not his vision. His vision and ideology lives on, as there are many who remain inspired by Shahbaz's life and choose to continue to strive to realize what he envisioned for the religious minorities of Pakistan, with the hope and determination that one day this country will be the Jinnah's Pakistan that Shahbaz Bhatti laid down his life for. The fact that 11 years later we are gathered here to remember and celebrate his life is proof that 27 bullets did not silence Shahbaz Bhatti. We continue to do everything in our power to carry forward his legacy. And yes, one day this Pakistan will be the Jinnah's Pakistan that Shahbaz Bhatti sacrificed his life for. Shahbaz, till the very end, remained loyal to the principles he believed in, and now it is up to each one of us to keep alive what he died for. May God bless his soul with eternal peace. Thank you.